Ay, write songs for my dogs, for my squad, from my heart. How he won, how he lost, how he came, how he saw, through it all. Ashen backs, out the roof, foreign cars, and pursuit. By the law, still we reach for the stars. Oh my God, oh my God, so high up, I'm so far. Deja vu, I've been here before. Say come back down to earth, it resist the urge. Still no breaks, on this court, live or die, either or. Go for broke, hustle hard, leave it all on the floor, on the floor. Go for broke, hustle hard, leave it all on the floor, on the floor, leave it all on the floor.
West side of Slauson, grind and make $1 million. We them hungry niggas in between the buildings, risking everything we got to feed our children. My city built off of love, but we killed it. Hard times posted with pebbles and Buddha with it. I was told the money was there, it's up to you to get it. Tribbles with the Eddie Bauer, no true religion. Ralph Lauren ski jacket with the Ruger in it. Quarterback in the block with the Mike Vick game. I wasn't always successful, but still I made plays. Under pressure, I run with the rock and get away. The main focus was living to see another day. Hall of Famer in the league, but I never played. I left my granny house young when I should have stayed. Motivated by the money I was getting paid. Go get her from the start, nah, never change.
On this court, live or die, either or.
I never
go for
change.
broke, hustle hard, leave it all on the floor, on the floor. Go for broke, hustle hard,
man,
leave it all
on the floor,
on the floor,
man,
leave it all on the floor.
Man, I got the goosebumps. I got the goosebumps.
Go for broke,
Man,
hustle hard.
what's up, y'all? The guy, what's up with it, bro?
Hustle hard.
Joe Townsend, man. Big LDBC business in the building.
Go for broke.
Shout out to the Old Hillside Bourbon Company, man. Salute to the family. The La Familia.
Go for broke.
4-ounce sniper. What's up with you, homie? Salute to you. Man. Ooh, whiskey. Salute to the Dirt Gang boss in the building. What's up with you, boss? Giving you your reminder to hit the like button, family. Those of y'all who falling in, thank you so much, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. Old school Winston Lee in the building. What's going on with you, family? Yeah, I just got the goosebumps, Big Joe. I just got the goosebumps, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. Ooh, whiskey. Ooh, whiskey, man. It's like the spirit of the ancestors talking to me. For real. That boy 8-Ball, man, the great, my GOAT, my greatest of all time. He got a song. He said, the spirit's walking with me. I close my eyes and follow. I live for the day. I might not see tomorrow, man. Shout out to Primrose Smith. He said, the spirit's walking with me. You feel me? I close my eyes and follow. Yee. Yee. So that's the feeling I just got, man. Respectfully, the marathon continues. Yes, indeed. Salute to the OG Napoleon Armstrong, man, in the building. What's good with you, family? Salute. Salute to my arch nemesis, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. What's up with you, bro? Salute to everybody taking the time to tune in, man, to the Punch Junkie Podcast, man. Yes. Salute to everybody, man, that's taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. I have absolutely no idea, none whatsoever, man. Salute to everybody that's tuning into the live stream. Salute to the replay gang in full effect. Let me give y'all your flowers. Salute to the replay gang. Thank you. You know what I mean? I know it's difficult for some of us to watch the live stream. You feel me? On the replay side of things, and then salute to the podcast side of the house, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all. The podcast side, man, y'all definitely doing numbers. So I appreciate you. But no matter how you receiving the content, or how you're consuming this content, please hit the like button, man. Thank you all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. Man, we in here, and as y'all know, for the past couple of weeks, man, we've been in here on the two-a-day side of things, and it feels good, man. And we've really been pushing the boxing conversation forward. And I really, truly appreciate y'all, and appreciate all of the support of the Punch Junkie brand, the actual heart and soul of boxing. You feel me? The heart and soul of boxing. But thank you all so much, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. Shout out to the LDBC Lions Den boxing community. Salute to my family. Let me just start. You know what I mean? We ain't just gonna play around with it. Why y'all making it so easy? Why y'all making it so easy? Ooh, y'all making it too easy. It's hey man, y'all making it too easy. Why are y'all making it so easy? It's ooh. It's too easy. Look at my face on the those of y'all who catching the live stream. Look at the face. Ooh, that's that ooh face. Ooh, y'all making this easy. This is entirely too easy. Like y'all not even trying no more. Y'all not even trying. Y'all are making it too easy. Why are you making it so easy? This is easy. This is easy. Too easy. How easy is it? It's too easy. Once again, how easy is it? Man, that shit is too easy.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you didn't. Hey, Jay, come back here. Jay. Fool ass bitch, man. Jay. I need my money. Jay. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you.
Man, shoe program. You feel me? Shoe program. Man, let's get to it, man. Once again, thank y'all so much, man, for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. So, man, it's a very, very popular topic of conversation right now within the sport of boxing. And that conversation is very much jaded, very much one-sided. But we're gonna talk about the noise that's going on in the I'll just call it the traditional boxing media. There's a bunch of noise going on in the traditional boxing media, and they are saying that Terence Bud Crawford is selfish if he doesn't fight David Benavidez. And they added on Jaron Boots Ennis as an add-on, but if he doesn't fight David Benavidez, then he's selfish. And I am here to push back on that narrative. I'm here to push back on that, man. So, that flawed narrative, and also we're here to establish, reinforce, and really talk about what Terence Bud Crawford's true legacy actually is. We're going to talk about what his legacy really, truly is. You feel me? So I guess we'll just get started because y'all know I'll be trying to run out of here to go get my youngest here shortly. So I seen the article. Y'all can go find the article. I'm not gonna promote any of the articles or any of that, but I saw the article. So y'all go ahead on and go find the article. You know what I mean? And that's just, you know what I mean? That's just that. Man, salute. Lala D, what's up with you, baby? So, let me address the family for a second, man. Let me go back in here and address the family for a second. Let me start with Joe Townsend. The marathon continues. Salute to my brother Joe Townsend. Yes, Lord. Mahari Nation says, here we go again with the laughing emojis. Let me address y'all. Mahari Nation comes in here and says, I missed the old theme song. Bro, we've been playing the old theme song on the content, bro, but you haven't been here because you're inconsistent, bro. Sometimes you're here, sometimes you're there, but you're not over here all the time, bro. And when you do make it over here, you talk about what ain't here. You understand what I'm saying? And Lala D, let me bring your ass down here. Lala D, let me bring your ass down here. So you said, Crispy, did you see track and field post? Gold in world championship men's and women's relays, 4x100. Lala D, god damn. When I'm in here and I'm doing self-mastery conversations, you want to talk about boxing. Now I start talking about boxing for you. You feel me? Because I love you. So I'm talking about boxing for you. Now you want to bring your New England and Middle America ass in here, and you want to talk about track and field. God damn, I don't want to talk about track and field. I want to talk about boxing because you want to talk about boxing. But you bring me in here and you start talking about fucking track and field, Lala D. God damn. Now, when I ain't talking boxing, you feel me? And I'm talking about the other shit. You come in here, you get in my ass. Don't talk about self-mastery, Junior. These motherfuckers don't want to be better. They want to be stuck in the way that they are. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to master themselves. They don't want to improve themselves. Stop talking to these motherfuckers about self-improvement. That's what you say. You don't say it literally, but that's what you say theoretically. Come entertain these motherfuckers, talk about boxing. So then I come in here and I start talking about boxing. You feel me? Then you bring your ass in here. Now you want to talk about track and field. Well, goddamn, I don't talk about track and field. I don't talk about track and field. Like this, what you really want from a nigga? Somebody let me know. Good googly moogly. And then Winston Lee getting pulled into I saw it, Lala D, and I love it. But really, I just want to be in your penny draws. That's all old school Winston Lee saying. I really want to be in your penny draws. So whatever you want to talk about, Lala, we're going to talk about it. Well, let me tell you this, Lala. I'm pretty sure you ain't heard this today. And I'm going to say this because I love you. Fuck you. Nobody's told you fuck you today, Lala D. Well, let me be the one to tell you. And I mean this as respectfully and as loving as possible, Lala D. Fuck you. Fuck track and field. We're going to talk boxing. You hear me? Look at her. Oh, no. Listen to her. Oh, no. I would never have that thought about your supporters. They're super intelligent. You feel me? Nah, 503, bro. They don't want the filtered Junior. They don't want the filtered Junior, bro. I didn't try it. I've been trying it for about 2 years, bro. I've been being filtered. I've been chilling. I've been being cool and stuff like that. Nah, they like, especially like Lala love when you grab her by her bottom lip. She one of them. She love you when you grab her by the fat part of her lips. She coming in here. Bro, you been in here lying. You ain't like Mahari, bro. You be here. You ain't like Mahari's bubblehead inconsistent ass, bro. You ain't like the butt naked immigrant, bro. You feel me? You actually been here, 503. Lala D, every time we talking about something else, bro, Lala D is the only one in here bringing up boxing conversation. I done got everybody else to stop talking about boxing during the Black Coffee Club, where we trying to master ourselves and get better so that we can be more productive and pursue our purposes. You feel me? She come in talking boxing. Okay. So let me obviously people, just when I think I'm out of the boxing conversation, they pull me back in. Salute to Thrive and Glow with Joe. See how graceful she is? She comes in. Hello, everybody. You feel me? Hello, everybody. Hey, y'all. I don't really fuck with boxing, but I'm just gonna be here because I'm Thrive and Glow with Joe. And so I'm chilling. I love me some Thrive and Glow with Joe. So, but anyway, I get pulled back into the boxing conversation because of Lala D ass. Oh, Lala D come in and she be dropping them little darts. I really hope we can talk boxing later, Junior. Okay, cool, Lala D. Now we in here talking boxing. And let me go back to this shit. Let me go back to this. And we go back to talking boxing. I come back in here in the afternoons. I ain't on the van. I ain't working. I say, all right, we're going to make this boxing shit work. You feel me? We're going to talk boxing. I come in here, and what she do? Crispy, did you see my track and field post? I went over there. I saw your post. I liked the post. I listened to the video when you talked about the Jamaicans versus the Americans in the 4x1 relay and the one lady's last race and stuff. I don't follow this stuff because I be watching the women relays, with the volume off, and I just look at their booties in their uniforms. And I've been doing that ever since Flojo. If you want to know the truth, I was a young lad, and I was watching Flojo and Jackie Joyner Kersey and what's her name, Gail Devers, and I said, ooh. And then I started watching the University of Texas and they relay teams and them girls and the way they built, and I said, ooh. Other than that, I don't know nobody from nobody. I don't know nobody from nobody. I don't. So I'm over here trying to talk boxing because this is what you asked for. And then you in here talking about track and field. So I can respectfully and lovingly say, la la D, from the bottom of my heart. Girl, fuck you. Now. Oh, that felt good. And I love you. Well, fuck you. Yes. All right. So now back to this. Salute to everybody that's taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all. Hey, man, so the boxing populace is now trying to say that Terence Bud Crawford, the greatest boxer since 2024, is now reportedly being selfish if he does not fight David Benavidez. And I'm emphasizing David Benavidez. I'm emphasizing David Benavidez. And I'm looking at it like, I don't know, man. I don't know, but y'all shouldn't make this easy. We haven't even done any celebration of Terence Bud Crawford yet. We haven't even celebrated his accomplishment, the fact that he went up to super middleweight and he jumped up 20 pounds and became undisputed at the 168-pound division. We haven't celebrated that. There's no celebration of that. He's conquered 5 weight classes, become undisputed in 3 of them in the 4-belt era, and we're not celebrating that. And all of a sudden, y'all just going in and trying to get who's next, and y'all calling on somebody to go in and beat him because he became the face of the sport of boxing like overnight. And now it's not good enough. Like you just can't have that. You just can't have that. So now we have to immediately try to figure out who can beat him. Who can beat him? And so we get to the pushing of David Benavidez versus Terence Bud Crawford. And I'm assuming it's gonna be at 168. Knowing them, they probably want Terence Bud Crawford to go up to 175 and fight him for no title. You feel me? But anyway, before we do that, I owe you all an apology. Not you, Lala D. I love you though. You still the platform phone sex operator for sure. But listen, I owe y'all because last week we had a show on Friday and I had a clip that I needed to show you all, and it was the most wholesome clip that I've seen in a while with regard to the sport of boxing, and I needed to share it with you all. And I went through the process of editing it and getting it and all that kind of stuff. So I have to share it with y'all. So just watch this and let me know what y'all think.
Muchas gracias. Estamos contigo. Esa lágrima son emoción, creo que sí. Creo que siento que todo lo que ha trabajado, así escalando.
I was moved when I saw that clip last week. I was moved by that. And for those of y'all who don't know, that clip is of Felix Trinidad pulled up on Xander Zayas over in Puerto Rico. And Xander Zayas, man, became overcome with emotions by meeting Tito Trinidad, like a legend, you feel me, and one of his boxing heroes as a youngin'. Those of us who've been following the sport for a long time, we know what Felix Trinidad meant to not just the sport of boxing, but in particularly boxing in Puerto Rico. So much, in fact, that there were And I was in school. I went to school with a couple of young ladies who were Puerto Ricans. And two, in fact. I'm not gonna say their names, but they were Puerto Ricans. They was freaks too. But they were I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But I remember the times when Felix Trinidad would fight and how they would go into the lounge in the dormitory and they would have like their own little fight parties to watch Felix Trinidad fight, like these two young ladies. Literally, I wish the guy was in here. He would attest to it. The guy was in here. The guy and I went to college together. He would attest to exactly what I'm saying. But these two young ladies were, they would literally have their own fight parties in the lounge at the female dorm, the women's dorm. And they would be like, nah, Tito's fighting. Like, it's over with. They would watch every Tito Trinidad fight. They would have a fight party and watch themselves. And then, I might go over and try to watch and try to get sticky. You feel me? But they were serious about Felix Trinidad. And I think that's incredible. And so this thing was moving to me. It was very moving to me. Salute to my brother True Will in the building. It was very moving. Salute to my brother Corey, aka New Fat Boy in the building. What's up with you? So I wanted to share that. With you all, and I didn't get to share it last week. So enough of that. Now let's get back on their ass. So now Bud Crawford has to fight David Benavidez. You understand what I'm saying? And so the pressure is saying that the traditional boxing press is saying Crawford has to pass the torch. You feel me? Just like the torch was passed to him. And they're saying he's holding back fighters like Jaron Boots Ennis and David Benavidez. And they're hoisting out accusations of him being selfish and hoarding his legacy. And then they're using examples like how Oscar De La Hoya fought Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, and how legends sometimes have to give other people the shot. They have to give people a shot. But here's the thing, family. First and foremost, every era is different. And secondly, that isn't always accurate. You understand what I'm saying? Because there are fighters who get past the torch and they get opportunities like Canelo Alvarez did. And then there are fighters who we never hear of who are great. And then we have fighters who have to kick you in the door waving a fofo. That would be Terence Bud Crawford. And I believe that the narrative of him holding up the sport of boxing and being selfish is flawed. It's flawed. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it's flawed. Or should I tell you what I want to see from Bud Crawford first? I'm gonna tell you what I want to see from Bud Crawford first. The only thing I want to see from Bud Crawford, if he's gonna continue to fight, I want him to go to 160 and pursue undisputed, and them pull together a deal where he can become undisputed in 2 fights. That's what I want to see. I want to see him get in the mix at 160 and pursue being undisputed at 160. I don't want to see him fight at 168 or 175. I don't want him dropping down to 154. I think that, once again, the Boots Ennis, and I was calling for the Boots Ennis versus Terence Bud Crawford fight at 154. I think that ship has sailed. So now I want Boots Ennis to do the things that he needs to do to fight his contemporaries and to fight the best to fight the best fights that can be made at 154 with the fighters of his ilk and his generation, and carve out his own way, similar to what Terence Bud Crawford has done. I also want to see David Benavidez fight at 175. 175 and pursue being undisputed at 175 and beating the champions at 175. The contemporaries who are at 175, the Bivals, the Better Bees, now the Anthony Yarde, who he has a fight coming up against. I want to see David Benavidez establish his reign at 175. I'm not interested in any of the other stuff. That's what I want to see from all of the fighters involved in this conversation. That would be Terence Bud Crawford, Jaron Boots Ennis, and David Benavidez. I'm not interested in this storyline of somehow Terence Bud Crawford is miraculously holding up David Benavidez. Even though Canelo Alvarez, who Terence Bud Crawford just beat, because Terence Bud Crawford was under the Kim Act. I mean, not Terence Bud Crawford. Canelo Alvarez was under the Kim Act. There's nowhere to hide. You feel me? There's nowhere to run. I should do a parody. When Bud is calling your name, there's nowhere to hide. You feel me? He didn't have nowhere to hide when Bud was calling his name. What you gonna do? You gonna stay at 168 and fight? Nobody's paying for that shit. You gonna go to 175 and try to fight David Benavidez or better beef or get beat up by Bivol again? There's nowhere to hide. You feel me? So I'm looking at it like, all right. So you can't, Canelo Alvarez, if anybody held up, salute to Mr. Lister, if anybody held up David Benavidez, how's it gonna be Bud Crawford? He just got the belts a week and a half ago. He just got the belts a week and a day ago. What is it about? Like a week and a day? He just got the titles. He just got the titles on the 13th. It wasn't even the 13th. It was actually the 14th of September. It's now the 22nd. It's the 22nd. He just got the belts. How's he holding up David Benavidez's career when Canelo Alvarez has been avoiding David Benavidez for 5 years? Y'all shouldn't make it this easy. Y'all should not make it this easy. But I blame y'all too, though. I blame y'all too, because there are outlets. There are other outlets that need to get more of your love, if you will. There are independent media outlets who are pushing the truth. There is independent written media, the Punch Junkie magazine, that does not get y'all support, that can combat these narratives if given the appropriate amount of support. Don't worry about it. I'll be to see you soon. We'll revisit this conversation soon, because it's time for y'all to get to work. Just like it's time for me to get to work, like it's time for us to get to work and stop bullshitting if this is what we're going to do. Don't worry about it. I'll visit you soon. We'll be handling all of the family affairs soon. I'll visit you soon. But the traditional boxing media, they ought not make this shit this easy. They should not make it this easy. So this is why the Bud is holding up, or he's being selfish and he's holding up David Benavidez's career and Jaron Boots Ennis' career. This is why it's flawed. Terence Bud Crawford is undefeated, undisputed in 3 weight divisions, world champion in 5 weight divisions. He just beat Canelo Alvarez, moving up to 168 from his one fight at 154 pounds. You feel me? So essentially, he skipped the campaign because his last campaign was at 147. That was encapped and finalized, and the cherry on top was his defeat, dismantling, and stoppage of Errol the Truth Spence Jr., another boxing great, another Hall of Famer. His career, his tenure at 147 ended with that. He went to 154 for one fight, and then he jumped up to 168 to go fight Canelo Alvarez and beat him. When we talk about the records, and we talk about what Canelo Alvarez, what Terence Bud Crawford has done, he's already beaten Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Victor Postal, Kell Brook, Amir Khan, Canelo Alvarez, and the list goes on and on and on and on. He's already done that. And he's already took big risks. He's already done it. And the funny thing about this is the contradiction of the same boxing media that doubted Bud for years now demands that he fights their picks. They were picking against him in the fights that he was making. The same boxing media, the same ones, were picking against him, and now they're making demands on what he needs to fight next and what he needs to do to validate his career. You feel me? They didn't even want to give Bud his credit until he broke the doors, off Errol Spence, man. You feel me? Till he beat the brakes off Errol Spence. Then they started wanting to come around and kind of give him his credit. Now all of a sudden they trying to tell him what he got to do with his career. Prior to that, you even heard it in the build up to this fight. You even heard it in his fight. Coming up against Canelo. Canelo said, you ain't fought nobody. You ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing. You feel me? So it is so very funny, bro. Like, it's so funny. This is so funny to me. Man, and it's so funny to use powerful words like selfish. And he's the self-proclaimed face of boxing. And no, he just beat the person who you all proclaimed was the face of boxing. And he just beat him. You feel me? He just dealt with him. And usually the way it works, when the sport is working like it's supposed to work, it usually means that when you beat somebody, you usually absorb the titles, you absorb some of their fans, you absorb their status, and your status becomes elevated, not diminished. You feel me? Terence Crawford is the only person I see who goes out and does these incredible things that we've never seen before. And like I told you, he's the greatest boxer since 2024. Nobody's better than him. Nobody's better than him. None of the men are better than him, more accomplished than him. The only person who you can really, truly even have a conversation with regard to Terence Bud Crawford is Clarissa Shields. That's the only person you can really even put in the same class as him as far as the sport of boxing goes. Yeah. So as far as the Jaron Boots Ennis fight, like I said, you know what I'm saying? The Jaron Boots Ennis is a young, hungry champion. Jaron Boots Ennis has a lot of food on his plate at 154 because there are things that are being moved around strategically at 154 for Jaron Boots Ennis. And as a real fan of the sweet science, it's things that I see that I don't like. You know what I mean? That's just the reality of it. But ultimately, Boots Ennis has his own career to pan out. The same comes with David Benavidez, who's a fan favorite. I love David Benavidez. A salute to the Benavidez family. I absolutely love the Mexican monster. Yes, Lord. You feel me? He has his career to pan out at 175. I don't want to see him come back down to 168 to try to prove anything or to try to do anything. The only way I want to see it is if they both agree and they decide that that's what they want to do and it's lucrative for them. Then cool. But I'm not finna put no pressure on David Benavidez to come down and try to fight Terence Bud Crawford. And I'm definitely not putting no pressure on Terence Bud Crawford to try to do anything. Like I said, the only thing I want to see him do if he stays in the sport of boxing is I want him to drop down to 160 and pursue undisputed at 160. Period. That's what I want to do. Mr. Lister said, I don't think Benavidez can make 168 no more. I don't think he can make it healthy. Lala D says, JuniorTheTruth, they had a great Canelo and we had a great Bud. So they wanted to establish that their great was superior to our great, but it all went wrong for them. That's what happened. And so what do? They try to pull up another one. You feel me? And line him up. But this is the one that they allowed their great to duck. Canelo Alvarez been ducking David Benavidez for 5 years. And now you mean to tell me in a period of 8 days, now Terence Bud Crawford's career is going to be tainted if he don't fight David Benavidez? Terence Bud Crawford's career is going to be tainted if he don't fight David Benavidez. That's what the boxing media is trying to push. That's what the traditional boxing media, that's what they're trying to push. It makes absolutely no sense. None whatsoever. Period. It makes absolutely no sense. But I love David Benavidez. They couldn't get the Canelo Alvarez fight. He moved up for that very specific reason. And Bud doesn't owe either Benavidez or Boots Ennis a fight, especially now since he's moved up. Salute the Dolomite. The article is over there, man. I'll let me see if I can find it. I'll put it in the chat. Dang, you broke I broke my wisdom answering that. My fault, y'all. All you got to do really truly is just Google Terence Bud Crawford is being selfish and it'll pop up. It's an article that's literally titled that. Here it is right here. Is Crawford selfishly avoiding Benavidez and Ennis? Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. And y'all can go over, for the latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing, man, y'all can go over to www.punchjunkie.com, man, and you can find it. It's there. Oh, wait, y'all just made me open up a damn virus. Oh. We got to close that boy. Let's close that. I can't even close this shit. Oh, no, don't do me like that, y'all. Don't do me like that, y'all. Well, it looks like everything locked up. That about it, bitch. Boy, y'all got me kicked out my own shit. Dolomite said the boxing media needs to go suck somewhere just because they still butthurt Crawford proved them wrong. Facts. Here go Mahari Nation. I wish you had opened up the phone line, bro. You always want something more, bro. Just shut the fuck up and enjoy the stream, bro. Just shut the fuck up and enjoy what's going on, bro. Stop coming in here trying to pad the stats and talk. I wish you'd have opened up the phone lines. Oh, I like the whole theme song. Oh, I wish you'd have done this. Like, shut the fuck up. Enjoy what's going on. This is a real live box. I'm about to block you, bro. That's what I'm about to do. You starting to get on my damn nerves, bro. You starting to get on my fucking nerves, Mahari. Every time you come in here, you do this, oh, do that, oh, do this, oh, pay attention. Shut the fuck up and enjoy the boxer stream, brother. Salute to my brother, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Go subscribe to his channel, man. Go check him out. But today, you need to shut the fuck up, bro. Stop, bro. Every open up the phone lines, play the whole theme song. Oh, I wish you'd do this. Shut up before I call ICE. You coming in here with that immigration energy. You understand what I'm talking about? Salute to my brother, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. He says, technical difficulties, chat. Please be patient. Thank you so much, brother. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, bro. You got a whole lot of soul. Hey, man. So, like I said, I don't think Bud owes any of them, okay? Bud's legacy is already sealed. There's no tainting his legacy at this point. Absolutely none whatsoever. Like, there's no tainting his legacy, man. None. You feel me? None. He is an undisputed champion in 3 weight divisions. You understand what I'm saying? He defeated Canelo Alvarez at a weight that Canelo Alvarez has been fighting at and has become the undisputed champion at. You understand what I'm talking about? He went up and did like the shit that we be talking about in boxing. When we talk this pound for pound, we always talking pound for pound. Then you got this motherfucker Bud Crawford who goes and does it. Like he went and proved that he's pound for pound. He went and did some pound for pound shit. And now y'all sitting here trying to act like what he did ain't enough, like it ain't good enough. He still got more to do. The motherfucker jumped from 147, where his campaign at 147, to 168 and became undisputed. Meanwhile, we got fighters who are in the same divisions as other fighters, and they avoid smoke with the best competition in their division. You can queue up Gervonta Tank Davis. You can queue up motherfucking Teofimo Lopez. You can queue up Vasily Lomachenko. You can queue up Anthony Joshua. You can queue up all of these people who are in these divisions with other great or good fighters in their division, formidable competition, and they dance around them, and they've been dancing around them for the better part of the last 10, 15 years. You can queue up Jared Hurd. You feel me? You can queue up Keith Thurman. You can queue up all these people that was ducking the best competition in their divisions. Terence Bud Crawford did some pound for pound shit, and y'all sitting here trying to act like he ain't just do what he just did. Come on, man. Lucchini, I see you in the building. This is it. What? Let's get rich, huh? Nah, man. Like, y'all don't get to do that today. This is the new era of the sport of boxing. We've been here. Like, we've been here. This is the new era. Bud Crawford ushered in a new era. All that bullshit, it's obvious. It sticks out like a sore thumb. All that bullshit that your traditional boxing media outlets be doing, it sticks out like a sore thumb. And the real fans of the sweet science, we ain't fucking with it. The Punch Junkie is the heart and soul of the sport. This is where we at. Like, we over here. You feel me? We see the shit. We see the shit. And I know motherfuckers be over here like, oh, look, they ain't got that whole bunch of numbers. Jay Good, what's up with you, baby? I was just talking about you. What's up with you? I know you look at your numbers and you say you small and blah, blah, blah. And but you can look at the impact, because all you got to do is go to your favorite boxing channels and you can go and hear them motherfuckers saying exactly what I'm saying. Bar for bar. They don't even cut up the dope no more, Jay Good. They don't even cut up the dope no more. They take the shit straight and go serve it straight. They don't even cut it. They don't put no cut, they don't step on it or nothing, Jay Good. And they don't even say salute to Junior the Truth. And some of them I call brother on some real shit. They don't even say salute to Junior the Truth, man. Shout out, I heard this at you. Nah. I got motherfuckers talking about the same matchups I've been talking about. Motherfuckers talking about the same formula to get to the same matchups I've been talking about. They don't even put no cuts on the dope no more. I still love them though, but they out of order. They out of pocket. You feel me? They out of order. They out of pocket. So you look and you see the numbers and you like, oh, the numbers is, nah, bitch. The reach is there. You feel me? The reach is there. The word is there. The dope is there. Like, it's here. You feel me? Yeah, we got the website. Yeah. We got the first ever black-owned boxing publication. Yeah. We coming. We the heart and soul of the sport of boxing. And we coming. Don't even trip, though. We'll visit you soon. But at the end of the day, y'all making it too easy with the traditional boxing media, man. Y'all making it too easy. It's too easy. Y'all talking this torch passing shit. Man, get out. Y'all tell me who passed the torch to Terence Bud Crawford. You feel me? Who passed the torch? Who did Floyd Mayweather pass the torch to? Who passed it to Terence Bud Crawford? So let me because I am a cultural provocateur, and I got to get out of here because I got to go get my kids. You feel me? I am your cultural provocateur. Don't leave that out. We understand exactly what this shit is about. Oh, we understand exactly what this shit about. This ain't this, hey man, this about more than boxing. Yeah, this about more than boxing. Yeah. This is about the black boxer who is now the face of the sport of boxing. And you know, the people that they be talking about, oh, them black messiahs, and motherfucker got the black boxers believing that they talk black American boxers. When I say black, I'm talking black American, respect to everybody else. Nah, this is about them. Them motherfuckers, look at them. They over there celebrating. They don't like hearing us celebrate. Like, we celebrating too much. We gloating too much. We talking about, oh, that was the best. The Terence Bud Crawford went and beat his ass. And now Terence is the best. From Omaha, Nebraska. Who would have ever thought it? B&B boxing. And now they doing shit, and all you see is Bomac sitting around eating Cheetos. Never mind him being the best boxing coach in the sport right now. He's the best trainer of the year. Dolomite said, pass the torch. Shit. Terence Crawford went Debo. He said he went and Debo that torch. He went and took it. Nah. Yeah, Lala D. That ain't no kidding. Mayweather did pass it to Canelo. He did pass it to Canelo. That ain't no kidding. That's dead serious. You feel me? Salute to my brother Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Y'all over there jumping on Mahari. Salute to my brother Abel Mahari Nation Sport. Abel Mahari, aka Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Salute to my brother. Hey man, listen. It's about more than just boxing. It's about these black boxers and how they always pressured to do more. They got to do more. It's the black boxers versus the world. You feel me? They got to do more, even after they've already overachieved. You feel me? So now, Terence Bud Crawford, he got to go do what Canelo Alvarez wouldn't do. He got to, in order to prove that he great, after he didn't beat Canelo Alvarez's ass, now he got to go do the shit that Canelo Alvarez wouldn't do. And y'all act like we don't see this, and then y'all got the storylines and y'all gonna put the shit on print. You feel me? No. Y'all gonna put the shit in print like we can't read it, like we can't see it. Like we can see it. We here. This ain't no bitch. We see the strings. You understand what I'm talking about? We see the strings. We see what you doing. We see what you doing. You trying to get Terence Bud Crawford beat. Nah. We see it. Like we see it. Like we see what you doing, cuz. This ain't no 3-card Molly, bitch. We see it. We see what you doing. Like we see it. And we ain't going. Because we don't have to go. We ain't going. We don't have to go. We don't, yeah, they gonna want him to fight Usyk, bro. Like we ain't gotta go. We don't have to go for that. We don't have to go for that. It's way more. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta ask yourself, why is Terence Bud Crawford, who just made history, being told he has to go even further while all these other fighters from other different demographics are allowed to coast? Why is Terence Bud Crawford, who just made history, why is he told he got to go further in order to solidify his legacy? He got to go do more and go over and beyond. And he got to do David Benavidez's Canelo Alvarez work. He got to clean his plate. Then he got to go clean Canelo's plate too. Why is the man always heavier for black boxers? Like if we're going black American boxers, excuse me, no disrespect to nobody else. Why is the demand always heavier? You understand what I'm saying? Why does the politics of boxing and the politics of boxing media and these palms getting greased and so on and so forth, why is it always them pressuring and putting these narratives and hanging these narratives on Terence Bud Crawford? First they tried to make him a supervillain. You feel me? Then they sitting here and they talking about him being selfish. When he was fighting Canelo Alvarez, when Canelo got his ass whooped, Max Kellerman took his funky ass up there interviewing with Canelo Alvarez, and he said, "You dared to be great." How the fuck did you dare to be great when Terence Bud Crawford came up 3 weight divisions to fight you? Daring to be great used to mean that you moved up in competition. You usually moved up, and they used to say daring to be great, meaning you moved up to the next weight division and went and fought the world champion at the next weight division. That's what daring to be great used to be. So now, if Terence Bud Crawford moved up 3 weight divisions to go fight Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo lost in the cherry pick gone wrong, how was that daring to be great? He didn't go fight David Benavidez. He didn't move up. Daring to be great for Canelo, if it was the equivalent of what Terence Bud Crawford did, daring to be great would have been Canelo moving up to fucking heavyweight to go fight Usyk. If Canelo would have went up to go fight Usyk, that would have been daring to be great. In comparison, if you compare it to what Terence Bud Crawford just did. You feel me? But nah, man. It's always the who is benefiting from the politics of boxing media? Who benefits when fighters are pushed into these different narratives? And it's unnecessary narratives. Who puts them in there? So I'm gonna say this, man, and I gotta go. Terence Bud Crawford is not selfish, bro. Terence Bud Crawford is the greatest fighter of a generation. He's the greatest fighter since 2024. That is, for those of y'all who don't know, when I keep saying he's the greatest fighter since 2004, he is the best fighter of the 4 belt era of the sport of boxing, where you had to get 4 belts in order to become undisputed. He's not selfish. He's historic. He's colossal. He is an icon. He's the blueprint. He's the standard. You feel me? All these fighters now, these young fighters coming up, Terence Bud Crawford is your standard. And I don't mean the 0. I don't mean being undefeated. He's the standard. And if you don't know what I mean, go check out his story. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you ain't subscribed to the content. Be sure to come check us out. We're gonna be we're rebooting everything with regard to the Punch Junkie, and I can't wait. You understand what I'm talking about? And we gonna stand there. Lala D said no, Kellerman, and even worse, he said you did what you've always done. You dared to be great, which is bullshit, because he wouldn't even fight David Benavidez, and now y'all want us to make Terence Bud Crawford fight him. Something in the milk ain't white. But salute to y'all, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. You have absolutely no idea, man. This is just salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody. Like I said, we got some reboots coming up. I can't wait. I can't wait to get in here and talk to y'all again tomorrow, man. Y'all can catch me. We'll call it, we'll say 1:30 Eastern Standard Time on the PM. Y'all go tell a friend. Y'all stop. Hey, and you bigger channels, y'all stop stealing, man. Y'all stop stealing my shit, man. Without sending me a shout out or invite me on your platform or do something, man. Quit that stealing. Thrive and Glow with Joe. You still in here? Thank you so much, Joe. Y'all be sure to go subscribe to my sister Thrive and Glow with Joe. Y'all go check her out. But man, I gotta go. This is Junior the Truth signing off, man. I'm giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice. Until your life looks like a paradise, I'm a hard-born player, mate. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I gotta keep pushing.
Ghetto baby, I seen pistol play. In case Aaron like when white bitches don't get their way. Pull up with that whip appeal, look like baby face. Guerrilla warfare, what a motherfucker bathed in age. Never falling off, I live my life on the edge. Telling lies on the real, they don't believe what you're saying. I ain't never complained, I ain't never was scared. Look here, bitch, it ain't no buts about my last piece of bread. Camoed out, grew up on them niggas from the know you. Funny how they lose themselves when they can't control you. Here's a 50 slab, cause the game is out of order. Make me kill a nigga career just to meet my quota. Hold up, none you rap niggas want it. I got remnants of Biggie, I was never Lil Homie. I'm so genuine with her, she let me ride on that pony. Don't need your flowers, I grow them. Got the game in the coma. Nigga